Well, I'm a Cancer. So I'm really emotional. I have a lot of feelings about things. And I think storytelling is kind of like me trying to uh, always search for answers, searching for my place in the world, searching for identity, searching for community. It's in my blood. My parents are both kind of designers and artists, and I've always grown up asking questions and trying to figure out creative solutions for things. And yeah, I mean, I think storytelling is sort of my way of making sense of the world. I think this current project was birthed when I was birthed. I think that's what happens a lot with personal projects or projects that are really close to your heart. Um, this one is about sort of like it stemmed from my relationship with my mother, who is Chinese Canadian, and continuously kind of like grappling and like searching for cultural understanding of why things are the way they are. And I mean, I think the building blocks of that have been my kind of entire life, and um, the project is coming out in this form right now, but I think a lot of it is like built just through life and through conversation and through different experiences I've had with family members or with friends of mine who have parents of Chinese descent and having those conversations. I think what I want people to walk away with is a greater sense of empathy and understanding, a willingness to like start conversations within their community and within their own family. I think in this series, the hardest part for me was having that conversation with my own mom. It was a lot easier for me to go talk to other families, other people, talk about their relationships, ask some questions. And then when it came to my own mom, that's when it was sort of like the hardest, because there are a lot of blockages there for a lot of different reasons. And I think it's when it's really personal and when you want to get it right and when you want to also approach it with this sense of compassion and like also like not wanting to ruffle any feathers, I think is really hard for me. So at the end of the day, I think the feeling I want to leave on people is empathy, understanding, and a willingness to start conversations in their own community and their own families. I think that my work asks more questions than it answers. A lot of what my effort is in trying to make this work is hoping that other people ask more questions too, and whatever feels relevant to their own relationship with their mothers or with their parents or with their family. I hope that they approach conversations in their life with empathy and understanding and an openness and like also a realization that a lot of our parents don't have the same experiences that we have. They don't have the same words to describe things that we have. And when I reference that, I'm talking about sort of like first generation, second generation Canadians. And yeah, just like kind of allowing there to be a little bit of softness, allowing there to be a little bit of room to make mistakes, a little bit of room for understanding. And I've had to learn that the hard way because sometimes we can be very critical, and sometimes there just needs to be a little bit of softness, a little bit of honey there to really get to the core of what you're trying to search for.